Oh hey, welcome back to another Riding with Bcray. I'm your host Bcray. So let's jump into what we're gonna talk about today. Like as usual, if you're new, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Keyword take about 30 seconds now. Just go ahead and click the subscribe button. I guarantee you won't regret it. But let's talk about this. So on I think it was yesterday. Was it yesterday or was it Sunday? It was one of those days. I think it was yesterday or Sunday. But anyway, the person who's gonna perform at the Super Bowl was announced. And of course, there was controversy and people was not happy, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so just give you a background. So most people is tracking that the Super Bowl this year will be in New Orleans at Caesar's Palace. At the Caesar's Stadium. Caesar Stadium. That's right in New Orleans, right? So that's where the Super Bowl is gonna be at. So Jay-Z, he's on the board of people who decides who's gonna perform at the Super Bowl. This year he decided to put Kendrick Lamar as the headline for the Super Bowl. So some people just went ballistic about it. Like some people was like, why did you choose him? Most people was thinking that he was gonna choose Lil Wayne, since Lil Wayne is from New Orleans and people see him as a pioneer of rap, and you know, New Orleans being his home, he's a pioneer of rap. It fit just well. But this is how I look at it, right? And Jay-Z kind of said it when he had said an article in one of these news. You have to look at who's gonna put people in seats, right? Who's gonna make people tune in for the Apple halftime show, like? And when you look at the difference between Kendrick Lamar and Lil Wayne, there is a difference. There is a big difference. Both of them are internationally known, so that's nothing new. But then you have to ask yourself this question, and you when I said it, you're gonna look at me crazy when I say this. Who is gonna make people sit down and watch it with their kids? Because you know, football alone ain't what keep people watching football, especially the Super Bowl. People want to go to the Super Bowl for that Super Bowl experience, which is not just the game, but also who's gonna perform, who's gonna make me not go get that snack when the halftime show starts, but sit there and watch it from beginning to end. I don't think Lil Wayne is what he used to be, and I don't think he's gonna be the one that's gonna make people sit down and watch the show. Kendrick Lamar has been making news for the past couple months between him and the rivalry that he got going on, and his music. Like I'm not a big Kendrick Lamar fan. I'm not a big I can't even talk today. Kendrick Lamar fan, but I know a lot of these young people, they love Kendrick Lamar. They love that dude. And I think that's why Jay-Z is like, it's time to put somebody younger on the stage. Because if you go back and look at it, he had Rihanna. Rihanna is big in the R&B world. She's internationally known, and she can still pack houses. As usual, she did what they thought that she was going to do. She packed the house. And I forgot who did the Super Bowl last year. Was it Rihanna? No. I really forgot who did the Super Bowl last year. I forgot. I really forgot. It must not have been that good to me. But I forgot. But was it Missy Elliott? Was it Missy Elliott? Maybe it was Missy. But once again, she is an icon. She's an icon. Plus, she's easy on the eyes. And when I said easy on the eyes, I'm talking about not gonna scare the kids to death when you get on TV. I'm just being real. This man face is tatted all up. He's not easy on the eyes anymore. And I'm sorry, like, how can you sit there with your child and like you sitting there like, yeah, I grew up on Lil Wayne. Yeah, that's my man right there. And he's from New Orleans. And my child's like, dang, Daddy, why you didn't get all these tattoos? Why he got all these tattoos on his face, Daddy? Then you gotta ask him these questions, like, but he's just not, he's on the asking, what is he gonna sing? Fireman? I mean, like, he has nothing new out. He hasn't put anything new out in years. I don't think this is that kind of performance where we're doing oldies. That was when we did oldies, we did like, who was it? Who was it? Snoop Dogg and Snoop Dogg and the other African guy. Damn, my mind is gone today. They were your oldies. They were the people. They was my generation of people. So he did that one year. And then, like I said, he did Rihanna. Rihanna was like everybody. Like, everyone knows Rihanna. She isn't old. She's new. Like, people are on pins and needles waiting for her to drop another CD. So that's why people tuned in to Rihanna. Like, is she gonna drop it? Is she gonna not? Is she gonna drop it? Is she gonna not? And then she didn't drop anything. She did everything old. But she still did it. Oh, Usher was last year. That's who it was. It was Usher that was last year. Usher, that dude is performing in Vegas right now. Lil Wayne, where are you performing at? It goes back to that, like, Lil Wayne's resume is extensive. It is great. He's done so much great things, right? You can't deny the man is just talented. This man is talented. But what are you doing now? Besides complaining about why you didn't make the Super Bowl. And then you got other people like Nicki Minaj complaining, hey, Lil Wayne should have been there. Jay-Z just mad at this person, and that's why he didn't put him there. Look, Nicki Minaj, you would never, ever headline a Super Bowl. I'm sorry, you're just not going to. You're not going to headline a Super Bowl. Why are you even talking at that? Why you even put your 2 cents worth in it? Go sit back down and finish playing with your pink Barbie dolls like you always do. Because that's all she's going to be. Is she talented? Yes. Will she headline a Super Bowl? No. I guarantee you, Meg Thee Stallion will head a Super Bowl, will headline a Super Bowl before Nicki Minaj. Say what you want. It's my opinion. It's my channel. And I can say what I want to say. But that's just how it is. That's just my 2 cents on this whole little thing. Jay-Z is making money moves. And that's what people's not understanding. Just because you're black and you're from New Orleans and this, that, and the third, you still gotta think about the money moves you make. It's all about making money. And you gotta make money from everybody, not just the colored people. Now, Jay-Z is already getting some more slack as well because, like, people are starting to complain that, Jay-Z, you ain't put a white person on stage in a minute. And I won't even say that. Let me go back. Let me rewind what I just said. Jay-Z has not put a different genre on the stage at Super Bowl in years. I just did a headline for a while. It's been R&B and rap. It hasn't been no country, hasn't been no heavy metal, hasn't been no punk, hasn't been no punk rock or anything. Jay-Z is gonna get in trouble. Like, stuff is gonna start, you know what I'm saying? So Jay-Z need to start thinking about, you know, remember the Super Bowl is for everybody. Everybody goes Super Bowl. Rappers, R&B singers, country people, punk, everybody goes Super Bowl. So Super Bowl is going to be a direct reflection of all of us. And right now, he's not. Am I loving what he's doing right now because I'm an R&B rap guy? Yeah, I freaking love what he's doing right now. But at the same time, he's not making everybody happy. Let's think about the last 3 performances. Usher, Rihanna, who was the other one? Snoop Dogg. And it was somebody else. Other than that, there have not been no R&B. There haven't been nobody outside of R&B and rap. So, Jay-Z, I encourage you, bruh. I encourage you. Next following year, let's throw some country in there or something. And right now, I know country ain't good, but I'm gonna talk about that on 411 News about the whole country world. Talk about that between the battle between Beyonce and the country thing right now. But I'll talk about that on 411 News. So make sure you tune in to 411 News when I talk about that on Friday. But people are in an uproar right now, and people's not understanding. It's not all about friends. It's about who's gonna make money, And who's gonna put butts to seats? Who's gonna put butts in those seats? And if butts don't get put in them seats, tickets ain't gonna sell. And then tickets ain't gonna sell, money ain't gonna sell, and then there's Jay-Z out of a job. So you gotta look at the big picture. You can't keep looking at you gotta get out this box. And then for some of these rappers, they gotta get out this box they're in, right? So let's take Snoop Dogg for an example. Snoop Dogg was all about, I'm rapping about hoes, drugs, and smoking weed. That's all Snoop Dogg did. That's all he did. Snoop Dogg stepped out of his box and he started doing stuff with that cooking lady. Was it Lisa Ray or whatever her name was? No, the other old lady. I forgot her name. The other old cooking lady. He started doing stuff with her. It made the news. It made the people, as y'all call it, I call it the different people, start looking at Snoop Dogg totally different. Look at Snoop Dogg now. He was at the Olympics. He's about to be on The Voice as a judge. People don't look at Snoop Dogg in the same light that they looked at him back when he was out there rapping. And a lot of these rappers gotta understand that. For you to get what you want, you gotta start to change. Same thing with Jay-Z. Look at Jay-Z. He is a businessman now. He's all about business. He's not the same rapper he was when he first came out. This man's about business. You can say what you want to say about P. Diddy, but he's the same way. That's why he isn't in jail yet. Because he knows people. He knew people in the right places because he had to take away from just being in rap. And once he started knowing people, it made people view him differently. And that's why he has the power that he has. It's simple. You come out, you do what you gotta do, and then you gotta start thinking business. You gotta start thinking business moves. And Lil Wayne is not there. He's not thinking business moves yet. He's still in this mindset that I can rap all year, I can go on these little, skateboard and all that. But what are you doing for business moves now? If you don't like what Jay-Z's doing, make your own table. I always tell people, if they don't put you at the table, you make your own table. But people, I'm not gonna keep this going for long. That's all I want to get up here and say. Well, then, let me know how you feel about it down in the comments. Do you think Kendrick Lamar is gonna do a good performance? I personally, I'm on the line with it, but I don't know. Do you think Jay-Z should have picked Lil Wayne since he's from New Orleans? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's tweet about it. Talk about it. But anyway, please don't forget, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hey, y'all, we on the road. I love and appreciate every last one of y'all. Please keep everyone in your prayers. This is a praying time. This year is almost out. Keep encouraging, keep fighting, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.